Dinger City, welcome back. We're here for another game of Season 10. We've got DK versus Birdo, a.k.a. Nick versus L Train. L Train shall be the home team. I have no idea what stadium we're on. I missed it.
I think it's Warriors.
I'm Colin, a.k.a. Big Kahuna.
I'm Huge, a.k.a. Huge.
Welcome, Huge.
You know, for any astute viewers, they would know we've never played together or commentated together.
As far as the Dinger City community goes, they think we've never even met. We've never met on camera.
Exactly. Which is, you know, really messed up when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like the beach episode was really big for the both of us.
It's true. That's true. It was my defining moment.
Yeah.
Honestly.
it was a birth of an identity. And my magnum opus. And speaking of magnum opus, we got bases loaded,
goodness.
no out for
No outs. For Nick.
No, for Nick. And that's a nice banana.
Wow.
But no, it isn't.
Oh
That's
my
a
goodness.
double play.
Worst banana I've ever seen ever.
And we went from a golden opportunity for a noble tiger chance.
Oh man. Let's see what happens. We got Kem, which is kind of scary on this. But
Classic embarrassing Nick Keller fashion. Bases loaded, no out.
That's rough. I'm rattled if I come out of that inning. That's rough.
He lost stars. Like,
Look at this star count. He was on top of the world. And then he just, you know,
lucked out with a nice catch
yeah,
there.
whatever. It's the bottom of the first. And we're just ripping into him.
And, you know, we're not seeing the charge swing from L Train, which is informing me. There we go, that we aren't getting a 5-star dinger, but it would be fucking rad.
I was going to say, using 5 stars for
star at
one
all.
run in the bottom of the first inning sounds like a great idea.
I
to be
think
honest.
you set the tone for the rest of the game. You say, I don't need stars to be.
Especially after the inning Nick had, that's just like, you're just like stomping him into the dirt at that point.
And
But you know what? We'll settle for a single.
Yeah. And didn't even need a star to get there.
Yeah. And we could potentially get a run right here. Let's see what happens.
And we got Boomerang Bro up.
Yeah.
We're still, I think it's still like 50-50 in the club. Boomerang Bro, Hammer Bro. Maybe leaning towards Hammer Bro more.
I would say so,
Where
probably.
are you at?
I'm definitely a Hammer Bro user.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Like, I think it's one of those things, like, I think Bowser is probably still the best character in the game, but I'm really bad with him, so I never pick him.
Right.
I think Boomerang Bro is better, but I'm bad with him, so I just use Hammer Bro.
I agree. You definitely have to be more skilled. If you can get the right sweet spots and the right timing with Boomer, he's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for me, at least, playing Boomer, that Boomerang is a little hard for me to line up.
Yeah.
I just jam or something, like, you know?
It doesn't make sense.
This is another scary situation here.
Similar to Nick's situation, except we have one out.
Yes.
But, I mean, I'm terrified if I'm Nick Keller.
Shaking, even. Oh, dude, with the chem and everything, my goodness. Full count. See what happens. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's hit. It's not going to quite make it
Yoshi
over.
can't
Oh,
get
almost got the
there.
clamber. Looks like we're going to be out
Does
at
it?
second.
No,
Oh,
wow.
my goodness. That was
L
weird.
Train mashing
But
like
it
a
worked out.
legend.
That was
to get to
amazing.
second. God damn.
My goodness. What a game we've
And
got here.
He could lay it on with stars.
And 5 in the
Toadsworth.
tank?
And then you even got Mario in deck. Could use it if you get the him.
Floundering. Floundering. Oh, God.
And you know it is very tense, but it is only a. And he gets
Oh.
a strikeout.
Okay, there
It's
we
a
go.
one-run ball
He got
game.
it. I was gonna say Nick is in a really bad. I mean, he's still not out of the woods. He's got to deal with Mario with the star swing.
And he's just got
Potential.
that like natural bad gameplay that he is known for. So like, it is always an uphill battle for him.
Oh,
Lucked out there.
every single thing that happens with Nick,
Good take, and we got a full count.
it's good. It's luck. If it's
Everyone's going. Yeah. All right.
hey, we get a run. I'm happy. It's you know, if I'm Lionel, but it's rough out here. It's rough out here for both sides to see a full bases loaded scenario go away.
Yeah, we got 2 bases loaded situations with a combined 1 out, and we got 1 run. All of our big game fans, sorry.
Yeah. Might as well just click off now, for being honest.
Oh, and he gets the
No,
star.
Stay, we're just kidding.
Classic L Train win. Oh, my bad. Nick Keller lucked out by getting a star there. Man, I know we have the graphic on screen. Oh, and he gets hit.
That's rough.
Lucky crit Nicholas. We
What were you
have
saying?
we have the nice graphics on screen to let us know who's playing,
Mm-hmm.
and we even have a piece of.
We
Oh,
have a
screw
little- yeah.
you, Nick.
That's disgusting.
And we have a thing here telling us who's playing that I always forget.
Usually when I'm commentating, I just kind of like hope that the other person's like really kind of paying that kind of attention. Cause I'm always like, I'm just trying to like make it through. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the, you know, I don't come up with things on the fly as, you know, as quickly as some others. So I'm just like sitting here, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of it.
Yeah, no, and nor should
I'll
you
admit
be.
it.
I'll admit it right next to you. I also fly by the seat of my pants most of the time.
The only thing I come
And
in
he
like
gets a
knowing that
star
I
back.
want to talk about is the uncomfy question, and
Dude,
even sometimes I don't.
I am so excited. When you first did the idea, like whenever you came into the club, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to commentate with Colin. And it's
a
been
year
like
and a half
2
later.
years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll try to
That's
try to think of a hypothetical to ask you. I tried to make it my thing to ask hypothetical. It says crit Nick hits a
Oh my
great
goodness, that's a
slam.
grander. So lucky, dude.
So Nick is lucky that ball is fatter than his mom.
No, that was actually a great hit. He
Yeah.
lined that up very
Yeah,
nicely.
whatever.
I'll give him that, I guess.
I won.
Wow!
No way.
Potential to go belly to belly.
Ah.
Oh, very good catch.
L Train
My
clutching
goodness.
up.
But to go back to what you were saying before, it is quite absurd that over the course of a year and a half of
Yeah.
us simultaneously being in this basement every week or so,
Yeah.
to have never played a game,
Yeah.
to have never commentated together, anything, I mean, that's just nuts.
Well, I feel like the not playing definitely has to, in part for me, be like, I don't want to play Colin right now. Like, either I've won a couple of games off camera and I'm like, I want to keep this high, or I've lost and I'm like, I can't keep going
I
down.
can't go through another one. Nothing is guaranteed. I mean, I've lost to mostly everyone here, I feel like, at this
Yeah,
point. I've lost to L Train, I think. I've lost to Nolan. I've lost to...
You've lost to Nolan?
I've lost to Critical Nick.
I mean,
like-
that it's the worst part of my life.
But yeah, I mean, especially with this game, like, anything can happen.
It's true. I mean, we've been seeing it all season. Not really. I mean, like, Dennis only lost his first game like to you in the last episode. I don't know how we're releasing.
Yeah,
these,
are we allowed?
but
I don't
I
even
think
know.
we're yeah.
All right,
we're
sweet.
allowed.
Yeah, that was a big win. I was happy about that. I must say.
It was a big Kahuna, big win.
They don't call me the Big Kahuna for nothing.
It's true that we have a whole episode. If you missed it, like of the beach episode, there's a really good thumbnail. For
Yes, very good indeed.
That's the one good thing Crit Nick has ever done, is make the thumbnail for the beach episode.
This is just like the shit on Crit Nick episode. You may never see either of us ever again after this video.
And if you looked at the player cam and you saw Nick look over to me and talk to me, he said, "Keep your mouth shut or I'll fire you right now."
Oh my goodness, he did. Say
And
that.
I'm a professional. I'll keep my head down. I'll keep doing the job for the fans that I love.
Yeah.
Lucky catch. And it's a 6-1 game. It's the third inning.
It is the third inning.
It's-
It's the bottom of the third inning.
Oh.
Do you know what that means, my friend?
I don't. I would love for you
Well,
to tell
since
me.
this is your first time sitting next to me in the booth, at the transition between the top and the bottom of the third inning, I do a little thing called Colin's Uncomfy Question. Now, you can either opt in, and I will ask you an uncomfy question that you do not get to know beforehand. And in return, you get to ask me whatever you want. Or you can not do that, and no one's ever really done that except once. I recommend not doing that because I'm not prepared for that scenario.
I absolutely am opting in.
Very good. Very good. So you're one of the goofier guys,
It's true.
I would say,
Yeah.
in Dinger City.
I'm a silly boy.
You provide a lot of creative and funny commentary.
Ripped by L-Train!
That is ripped. What a catch. That was pretty
catch that?
pretty stinking lucky.
Yeah.
Is what that was.
That's 777 on the slot machine.
Yeah,
dude.
jeez. But
Okay, I'm a goofy guy. I'm a goofy guy.
Yes, goofy guy. So I figured to combat this,
Okay.
I will ask you actually a pretty serious one.
Okay.
So, in your life currently,
Mhm.
is there anything that you're working on with yourself? And if so, if you want to share it, you can. If not, you can leave it at a yes.
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Um,
How are you bettering yourself, Huge?
I'm so happy you asked. I graduated college this past December.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I haven't been working. I haven't had a job yet. So at the beginning of the year, I started. I saw an interview with the filmmaker Paul Thomas Anderson. He did Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood. If you don't know. And I was watching an interview with him, and he said that he got to a point with writing where if he doesn't write in a day, he feels weird. And he was like, in the interview, he was like, I haven't written today, and I'm like losing my mind.
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get to that point with writing because, I'm not, I do have a job lined up now.
Very good.
But
Another congratulations.
Thank you.
Mini applause.
And as a creative, I want to be a filmmaker. I want to write. I want to act. I want to do everything. With the modern world, you could really put out whatever, whenever. So
Yeah.
I've put
Look at us.
I've put the onus on myself to push myself to write every day because
Right.
no one's gonna pay an unaccomplished person
Yeah.
to do things. So since the beginning of the year, I've been writing every day, both freehand and typing. I am working on a feature-length script for a movie that I want to get done by the end of the year.
Very cool.
And I my first draft. Who is that? That was a nice play.
That was a nice play. Good job, Max.
No, it wasn't. It was lucky.
Lucky play. Lucky play.
And another lucky grab.
Wow. So unbelievably lucky.
And my first draft is due at the end of this month, and I have 100 pages right now, and I'm
Wow.
very happy with it. And
That's awesome.
so I feel like I've really been bettering myself as a creative by, even on days where I'm like, oh, I have a headache.
Right.
I don't really know what to write about.
Definitely.
Just pushing myself to do it and start. Because, even today, I was like, I need an idea for a scene, but I don't have any ideas, and I don't really want to write. But I was like, I should sit down and just force myself to start typing. And within like 5 minutes, I thought of an idea where I was like, oh, that's like a really good idea, and I could put that here, and then like that makes sense later in the movie. And
Wow,
now
that's awesome.
And I was like, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, mad props
So-
for that. I can never write something. Like I've
Well,
never
that's
been
that's the thing. You can if you just push yourself.
right.
And I think part of it is finding the thing that you feel that passionately about. Because for most of my life, I played actual baseball. Who is that? Lucky Grab? Yeah, Lucky Grab Nick.
I think that was lucky grab.
Oh
Lionel.
no!
That's all.
Phenomenal grab by Lionel. Great input. Lucky grab, Nick. I was a baseball player, and I did like it for a while. And then after a certain point, I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And then I dropped it, moved to acting, writing, and filming, and I'm like, oh, this is it.
Sounded more fulfilling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's the things that you really like have that passion for. Like for me, I really enjoy like I'm going into physical therapy, and I really enjoy like helping people with whatever their ailments may be. But it's those like passions that you find, the things that you are good at, or even if you're not good at it and you just love to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you just put in the work, and it starts to not even feel like it because it's so fulfilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it becomes habitual and it becomes like cemented into your life, and I think that's awesome. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
That's great to
and
hear.
I appreciate the ask. I was so excited to be asked an uncomfy question. I neglected to even think about a potential
Serious one.
No, just
Or-
any
Oh, yeah, you just,
question
like,
for
it-
you. I forgot that was part of the bit.
Yeah, you can ask me whatever. Hopefully we don't see a lucky mercy, because then that would cut our time short here.
I mean, Nick's gonna blow it. I mean, you saw it right there. So, and L Train has the capability to come back.
To lock in, as
Yeah.
they say. Yeah.
that is the nomenclature in the modern day.
A common strategy used, especially by Nick, since he's been a hot topic in today's game, is that he usually just bounces the question right back at me. You can do whatever you want. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But if
And
you
you
find
kinda
that you're running out of
answered
time,
Already a little bit with the physical therapy.
That's true, that's
so,
true.
I'll give me like 1 second.
yeah, no worries. So we got Wario up, just got struck out. Let's see, L Train running with 0 stars to
No,
Nick's 4.
Nick.
Oh, I
Nick
lied.
has 0 stars. Man,
so
it's so
lied.
hard to pay attention to
It's
who's
tough.
who.
It's tough out here. Nick, while up 8 runs, does not have stars, so I give advantage to L Train.
Classic. All right.
Oof,
Yeah,
the
you
slow
got
throw is going to let PM back to first, as we have Green Para up.
All right. I will interrupt this very close, heated game to ask the uncomfy question.
Hit me.
I'll keep it in the positive light.
Okay.
'Cause, I'd like to think of myself as a positive guy. I feel like more people
Yeah,
should be more
sure.
positive.
I
You shouldn't
wholeheartedly
be
agree.
negative like Crit Nick.
Yeah, for real. If anyone
Idiot.
you don't want to
That
be
boy
like,
is better than Nick's mom.
if there's anyone you don't want to be like, it's the guy who just got scored on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
I am going to ask you to say what your favorite part about your life is. In not super detail, but like more than just I don't know this.
Yeah, I got you. Um,
And you could also say just that. Actually, to use your rules, but like it'd be cooler if you went into it.
100%. I would say, just off the, I usually, whenever I'm asked a question, is I just go whatever comes to mind first, because that's probably, a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
So, just the fact that I do so many things in my life as this 20-year-old person that I am.
Great play,
I feel like I
L-Train.
do so much, such a huge variety of things, and I have made at this point in my life. I'm working on getting only the things that fulfill me. Like this, it's funny that we had this conversation already, because my life is it's taking steps towards being just everything that I love to do, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? I really enjoy what I do in school. I'm in this. I play hockey. I'm watching hockey all the time. You know what I mean? Like I just fill my time with all the things that are starting to fulfill me. And obviously we all have our things that are stressors in our lives. You know what I mean? Like things that definitely try to rain on our parade. But
Yeah.
overall, I feel like I'm living a very happy and healthy life, despite the fact that I have a lot of responsibility because I do so many things. So I feel like that was kind of a broad answer. I'm just like everything, but like just like
No, but
Yeah,
I mean, like,
if it's
a good
how I'm feeling, it's how I'm feeling. You know,
Yeah.
I am really happy with where everything is right
Yeah.
now. So
and I love that. I've my favorite author, Kurt Vonnegut. You should read him if you don't like reading.
Reading is good for you, though.
It is good, and I don't really like reading, but he's a really good reader. Actually, I like reading, but it's because of him. Whatever. He gave multiple commencement speeches. He's a really smart guy. Great run by L Train.
For real.
Cut the lead to 6. There's a saying that his uncle told him that he said, you should say this when things are going well in your life so that you recognize that things are going well.
Yes.
And you don't just say it in your head. You have to say it out loud. You say, if this isn't nice, what is?
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to be all the big things. It could be just like, for me, waking up and eating a bowl of oatmeal, I'm like, this is great.
Yeah. I am enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. Mornings are good.
Yeah, 100%.
If this isn't nice.
One of the big things that I've learned on my journey through life is that people are very quick to focus on the negative of a situation. You know what I mean? But like you just said, being able to recognize the good along with the bad, because you don't want to just neglect the bad. Yeah. But doing both, and it's all about balance. You know what I mean? Doing both at the same time, it keeps you grounded. I feel like you don't spiral in either direction where you're just like, my life is perfect, I don't need to do anything, and you get complicit, or wallowing in despair and feeling helpless, because neither are productive on both sides of the spectrum.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And an embarrassing inning for Crit Nick. 2 strikeouts, got caught stealing.
Yep.
Because we were just talking about the good, had to throw in some of the bad. And for you, the audience, it's not. I'll speak for the both of us. It's not lost on us that we are the 2 youngest members of the club, and we're telling you how to live your life.
It's true. It definitely is not.
But like, who better than a 20 and a 21-year-old to tell you that life is good? You just gotta find the good thing.
That's why you have to respect your elders too, because they understand
that we're right.
That we're just absolutely 100,000,000% correct.
Yeah, and if your life is bad, you know what can make it better? Rewinding to the middle of the 7th inning to remember that we have members.
Yes.
And that they were on screen.
They were, and you saw them.
Colin was in the midst of a great talk, so I didn't want to interrupt, but the members were there. They support us. They let us have lights and a camera and everything, and are very cool. They get perks in the Discord. They get early videos, some exclusive videos.
Oh, Yoshi or Boshi running into the Chain Chomp.
No way. And in classic Crit Nick hubris, he had intentionally ran into the Chain Chomp and is now paying the piper. It is now a 5-run lead. And you got slow. 1 star for Noki. I don't think I'd use it, because you got a whole other inning that you got to focus on scoring runs for, and it's not like a guaranteed hit.
I agree. The only thing with Noki,
and he used
I think it was a good idea.
Or lucky Crit Nick, excuse me.
If you're comfortable with the Noki bat, I could see not going for the star there. But Noki's a tough bat. I think I might have used the star. I don't know.
It's one of those. Could go either way, and we got a 5-run lead. L Train gonna clutch it up, keep it to that, and then score at least 5 in the bottom of the inning.
At the very least.
Extra baseball would be cool, or a sick walk-off win by L Train. Because that's right, folks. I'm calling it. L Train's winning.
Okay.
And he's going into the bottom of the 9th. Got 1 star. But he has a great part of his lineup. This is who you want up with a star chance.
Oh, man.
All right.
That bat is deceiving, because it is a long bat. But sometimes you start to think that you can hit just about anything. Yeah. Start swinging through some pitches.
And that's
perfect.
Caught. All right.
Doesn't have the height, though.
Nope.
Here comes Birdo.
Classic righty Birdo. I'm a lefty Birdo guy.
I kind of change it depending on the situation that it's in.
Yeah, that's a level of difference in our gameplay that I'm like, I don't know, lefty feels better to me. And that's gonna land, okay, a single. But that's all you need when you're down 5.
We take that for sure. We got to string stuff together anyway, so.
And, you know, I know Boomer has the slap hit, but I don't know how it works.
I think it's like booze, but it's like bad.
Yeah. And also, if you hit a home run, then you get more chances at star chances.
Yes, that is true. That's like almost essential, I feel like.
So, we got full count. Throws it inside.
Swings through. Still got PD.
777 on the slot machine for Crit Nick. He bet it all on black. It was black. And this is a tough spot to be in if you're L-Train. How was that a strike?
Down 0-2.
Oh, and he charged it early. All right. Nick bringing in the celebrity pitch.
No. Well, he can't switch it back now, so this could backfire.
That is true. And he throws the banana, strikes him out. All right, I called it wrong.
It was a good game.
Crit Nick won. Big whoop. Colin, do you want to say the thing?
You should like, subscribe, and comment.
No, the thing. Just end the video.
Yeah. All right. Bye. This is King of City out.